the river as symbol in Siddhartha. The river has many different symbolic purposes in the story. One is that Siddhartha starts at the river. It serves as his foundation. In the very first page of the story, it talks about Siddhartha growing up in the shade of the house, in the sunshine on the riverbanks by the boats. And in that very first line, it shows where his foundation is, where he began. And over the course of the story, water serves as a transition back or through different periods of his life. On page 1, 2, 9, and 10, there's mention of the water. When he leaves the Samanas, what happens? He sees them by the water and he leaves them because he doesn't want to walk on water. He doesn't want to be wrapped up in the tricks of what he considers to be the wandering aesthetics beliefs. At the end of the story, in Acts 9 and 10, he then finds his own peace through the river. Now, in the Tao Te Ching, a famous Asian text, the water is described as fluid, soft, and yielding. But yet the water will wear away at a rock that's rigid. And so the paradox is, what is soft is also strong. At first, he doesn't believe in the Samanas traditions, nor the Buddhas, because I think he thinks that teachings are rigid and limited. But the softness of the ferryman's belief in projecting his own truth on the river, or shall we say, the river becomes his mentor at the end. The river helps Siddhartha direct the thoughts of someone through their own beliefs. And another way of saying it is, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, I think the river is his ultimate teacher, and the ferryman is his guide to find out his true peace. Now, the ferryman helps him cross the river. At first, just physically, and at the end of the story, he becomes really an example of what true enlightenment is. He aids the travelers on their paths, and I really think that Vasudeva, the ferryman, is his real, purest mentor in the physical form. Now, Vasudeva never tells Siddhartha the meaning of life. Vasudeva directs Siddhartha to listen and search within himself for understanding of the river and what the river has to say and teach. And what does the river have to say and teach? Well, it really reflects all sounds that are natural and all goodness. And eventually Siddhartha reveals to Govinda what he learned from Vasudeva, and he becomes the ferryman, and he finds peace.